Hello and welcome to another C++ tutorial. Last episode I talked about functions and how you call a function inside of the main function. In this episode we're going to be doing recursion, which is where you call a function inside of itself. It's very useful in programming. You can use it for the Fibonacci sequence or factorial of a number, and today we're going to use it with powers. So first of all we're going to have two variables called base and exponent, and then we're going to have a function called power, which takes two variables, x and y. And in this block of code, the first thing we're going to do is have an if statement. So if y equals to 0, the double equals means equivalent to, single equals is assignment. So if y is equal to 0, return 1. Now what this does is, if the exponent is 0, then it's going to return 1, because anything to the power of 0 is 1. So the next thing we're going to, don't forget the semicolon. Next thing we're going to do is the else if y is equal to 1. Now anything to the power of 1 is just itself, so we'll return x. And the last one, else. And here is where the recursion happens. We return x to the power of power, x and y minus 1. Now what this does is it has x, which is the base, times the power of itself to the power of the exponent minus 1. So for example, if we had x is 2 and y is 4, then we would have 2 there, followed by 2 to the power of 3, and then this would go down, and then it would go 2 to the power of 2, and then y would equal 1, where it would just return 2, and then this would return 2 to the power 2 times 2, sorry, and then it would return 2 times 4, and then 2 times 8. So we're now going to put well, we're going to do cout, and then we're going to have our base, which, well, we could use the cin command or to give ourselves the base, but I will just type it here. So we'll have base equals 4 and exponent equal to 6. So we'll have cout base to the power of the exponent is equal to power base exponent end line. So this should do 4 to the power of 6. 4 to the power of 6 is 4096. That's the end of this episode, guys. As always, the source code is in the description. I'll see you next time.